Suzanne Tomlin did a gutter clean before and said I would send her a complimentary price for spring cleanup mulch install. So starting in the front here, just have a bunch of sticks and debris. We can clean it up. Note to myself, I'll send her a price for mowing as well. It's in Maple Point section. It's a corner property, kind of odd to like share the corner, I guess. It's like a split corner. So starting up here, does hold some water. Get this done on a day where it's a little bit drier. Yard isn't horrible, but the beds seem to be holding it pretty good. So just bed cleanup again. This is complimentary. So the husband, I checked out with him, but he, didn't have anything specific for an estimate. She's not available, so I'll send it to her. We can maybe tweak whatever we need to later on. But so starting up here, I would just blow out the beds, do a general cleanup of the entire property. It's not really horrible. Out back, you could probably even get away with blowing some leaves to the woods in the wetlands out back. I'll put that in the estimate just so we're all clear. Some of this stuff I would just haul it away in the dump, but yeah, typical bed cleanup. Edges look pretty decent already. You could probably touch them up. Some fresh mulch. We got 4 shrubs here. Need a light haircut, pruning. Got some weeds poking early. This is early. It's actually tomorrow's first day of March, so might look a little different by the time we get out here. Prune this guy back. Clean up the beds. I would rake out some of this mulch. Looks like it's already a little bit heavy. It's kind of washing onto the walkway a little bit. Always a reminder, make sure they're not piling up on the house. I got 4 medium shrubs here. Square them off. Looks like they like to be separated from each other, so give them that square look. All these shrubs, I would just lightly prune them and shape them, just to kind of keep them in the bed, essentially. Clean up, there's some leaves and stuff here, weeds here, obviously mulch kind of overflowing a little bit. These guys, you could just cut them all like flat. This big guy looks pretty good, but I would just give it a light prune, kind of keep its shape going. Maybe give it some separation from the tree here. Some weeding here. Again, watch the overflow of the mulch. I got stone, but it's really kind of mishmashed with some mulch here, so just be careful with it. This guy, I guess try to separate that a little bit from that. Trim this back a little bit, starting to creep onto the driveway. This guy's just leaning. Actually might look better if the separation you just keep, as it's like almost one big shrub. I wouldn't even increase the separation between them. Let it kind of grow together, I guess. That seems like what they're trying to do. But out here, you could prune it. Some mulch around that tree. Mulch this here. No need to trim the arborvitaes. Just prune this back a little bit, but that should probably come back. Got some leaves and stuff in the beds here. The ripey look pretty good. You probably don't even need to trim them. I don't see much yellow on them, so I would leave them be. You could probably string trim, but just the edge here to kind of get it off the walkway. In the pool area, ornamental grasses I would trim back. All the other bushes I would just kind of give them a light prune, kind of shrink them down, leave the arborvitaes alone, blow out all the area really well with leaves. Got a lot of rock here, so I'll probably put weeding as separate on there. Weeding out the landscape stone, that is, and then we can just spray it and preen it when we're done. But I'll put it as a separate line item. And then just mulch all the beds back there. Again, ornamentals trim back. Got some mulch here. Be careful, it's already overflowing. This is the area you could probably get away. I'll put in the estimate that we're just going to blow the leaves out back, the wetland area. All here you got leaves and stuff to clean up around her, by her grill and such. Loop it around to this mulch bed. This guy back. Pine needles and such in here, clear out, mulch it. I wouldn't worry about the pine needles back here. I would just leave it be unless they ask us to do something with it. We can kind of add it on, but I would just leave it all alone. And then this whole area is just self-explanatory. Just mulch bed, clean up, edge it. I don't really need to prune much besides these two. I would leave this guy alone, and that's it.